Hello students, so welcome to the solution discussion of profit and loss. So we already did some questions in class. We will see all the questions in one go. So what we have to keep in mind is the assumption. When we are able to assume things correctly in profit and loss, the questions becomes easy by itself. Okay, so look at the first question. Rakesh had money to buy 8 mobile phones, but the retailer offered a very good discount on a particular handset. Rakesh could buy 10 phones with the amount he had. What was the discount that the retailer offered? So Rakesh को originally खरीदने थे 8. Suppose the price of one mobile phone is 100 rupees. So 8 mobile phones will become 800 rupees. This was the money Rakesh was having because he, according to the question, he had the money to buy 8 phones. Now according to the question, he was able to buy 10 phones. 10 phones in this 800 rupees. That means cost of one phone became 800 by 10. That means 80. So earlier the cost was 100, now the cost is 80. So the discount is 20%. 20%, because see, discount, one thing that you will keep in mind, the base is the previous price. Like when we see the profit and loss, na, CP, SP, this is the previous price, this is the new price. Previous price is the base, previous price is always the base. So earlier it was 100, now it is 80. So the discount will be difference upon 100. Okay, 20%. This you will keep in mind, because we will change the base now. 25% may also come to be the answer, and it will also be a part of this thing. Now second question. Rajesh and Rakesh bought together 10 balls and 10 rackets. Rakesh spent 1300, Rajesh spent 1500 each. If each racket costs 3 times the ball, so this is given, this racket is 3 times the ball. What is the price of the racket? What is the price of the racket? Okay, so 10 balls plus 10 rackets is equals to इन दोनों का sum. So 10B plus 10R is equals to 1300 plus 1500, 2800. Okay, now this is R is equals to 3B. R is equals to 3B. So it will become 10B plus 30R is equals to 2800. So it is nothing but 40B is equals to 2800. So B is equals to 70. बॉल का प्राइस 70, रैकेट का प्राइस हो गया 210 रुपये. Okay, this is the answer. So see, somehow with time, when we don't have, like when we are stressed and we want to do things faster, what we do, so we will mark this, like after finding the price of ball, we may mark that. So we should avoid such thing in exam. Okay, now third question. A shopkeeper sells an article at 40 rupees and get X% profit. When he sells it at 20 rupees, he faces same percentage of loss. What is the original cost of the article? See, this is a very simple question. So what is the profit percentage? Profit percentage is profit upon CP. Profit upon CP. Loss percentage is loss upon CP. Okay, this is same. This is same. So according to the question, profit upon CP is equals to loss upon CP. Okay, this is same. That means profit is equals to loss. Amount of profit. No, amount of profit is equals to SP minus CP, and loss is equals to CP minus SP. Okay, when you equate these two things, and the SP is, one SP is 40 and one SP is 20. So 40 minus CP is equals to CP minus 20. This will become 2 CP is equals to 60. CP is equals to 30. Okay, very easy calculation. Just assume, obviously you can also say it like that. When you go by the options, so choose any option. See, one SP is 40, of which he is getting some profit. One SP is 20, of which he is making a loss. So it should be between 20 and 40. So only option here is 30. If it is not, like if there is another option between 20 and 40, then you can do the calculation. Otherwise, you can just mark 30. Okay, this is a very simple question by that way also. Now fourth question. A bookseller sell a number of geography textbook at the rate X per book. A plus 2 at X plus 2, A minus 2 at X minus 2. What is the total sale? See, what is the total? So as I already told you, so the price is quantity into unit price. So unit price here is this X per book. Unit price is a unit price, per book price. Okay, and this is the quantity. So when you will add all the prices, so it will be like X into A, then A plus 2 into X by 2, A into A plus 2 into X plus 2, then last will be X minus 2 into A minus 2, X minus 2 into A minus 2. Okay, when you solve this thing, so it will become, okay, XA plus A into S plus 2A plus 4 plus 2x. Okay, this multiplication 1 1 1, like have you known bracket multiplication is like this, x plus 2 if you are writing. So first a into x, ax, then 2 into a, then 2 into x, then 2 into 2. Okay, every number will be multiplied by each and every number. Okay, now next is this again same, ax minus 2a minus 2x plus 4. Okay, plus 4 again. So these will be cancelled out. Okay, this will become 3ax. So 3ax plus 8. 3ax plus 8. Okay. One thing is this. Now, if you don't want to do the calculation, just assume anything. Let us assume this a is 1. Okay, and this x is also 1. Okay, this x is also 1. Okay, so first thing will become 1 into 1 1. Then second thing will become 3 into 3, 3 is 9. Then third will, let us assume like them 3 because it will make our work easier. 3 let us assume a is equal to 3 and x is equal to 3. So first will become 9. Then this will become 5 into 5 25. This will become 1 into 1. 1 into 1 1. Okay, so this will become 35. And when you will put the options na, so this is like 9 plus 9 18. This is 9 into 3 into 3, 9 9s are 81. This is obviously this is very big. Now this, look at this. So 3 into 9, 3 9 is 27, 27 plus 8 is 35. So you can also assume, like I did this directly also, but you can also assume, if you don't want to do calculations in x or a or something like that, you can assume the variable. That will also be very handy. Gopal bought a cell phone and sold it to Ram at 10% profit. Then Ram wanted to sell it back to Gopal at 10% lot. Versus the net position of Gopal if he agreed. Okay, see. First thing you can go by directly. Let us assume the cost of the price is 100. Then Gopal is selling it to Ram, making 10% profit. 10% profit means it will become 110. Then Ram wanted to sell it back to Gopal at 10% loss. The 10% of this, now 10% of this will become 11. So it will sell 99. What is Gopal's position? Gopal's position is, he is overall gaining 1 rupee. He is overall gaining 1 rupee. What happened? He bought a phone at 100 rupees. He gave it to Ram and again got the phone back. Abhi iske paas phone bhi hai and 1 rupee bhi hai, 1 rupee extra. 1 rupee means gain of 1%. He gained 1 rupee in these transactions. Okay, this is how you will assume. Okay, now sixth question. A person allows a 10% discount for cash payment from the marked price of a toy. Still he makes 10% gain. What is the cost price of the toy which is marked at 770? Okay, then 770. Okay, 770. What is 10% of 770? 77. Okay, when you subtract it from here, 693. So this will become your SP. See, discount, marked price minus discount is equals to SP. Okay, discount, you will find this is 10% of marked price, so 77. 693 is the new SP. Now this 693, he is making a gain of 10%. He is making a gain of 10%. So when I so what do you mean by 10%? 10% means 1 by 10. In this 10%, this is SP, this is CP, and this is profit. Okay, and what do you mean by SP? SP is equals to CP plus profit. So if you want to convert it if you want to change the base here, so it will become 1 by 11 for SP. Now this 11 represents 693. Now you want to find CP. So you have to find what will this 10 unit represent. Okay, so this will become 693 divided by 11 into 10. Okay, now what is this 693? What is this 693? This is, see, when you have to divide by 11, so this will become this first digit and this last digit. This is 63. Okay, 63 into 10, 630. This is just a technique to divide by 11. You can verify it. So 63 into 11. So this is 63 again. This is again 63. So based on this thing, so these things are added. So when you have to divide something by 11, so this will become this first digit and the third digit. This is a technique you can use if you have to divide by 11 anytime. So this is the way to solve this question. Let me explain it again. So you have found SP, and this was the formula for profit percentage in terms of CP, and it will become this in terms of SP. 11 units, then we will go by unitary method. 11 units represent 693, and then CP you have to find 10 units will become 63. Okay, this is something that you can do. Again, you can use all these formulas also if you don't want to go by the by that method. So it is like this 10% of CP, basically 10% of CP, 10% of CP is equals to SP minus CP, SP minus CP. Okay, so it will become 110% of CP is equals to SP. This way you will get the same answer. This way also you will get the same answer. If Sohan, while selling two goats at the same time, one makes a profit of 10%, one makes a loss of 10%. See, this for this thing, profit of some simultaneous profit and simultaneous loss, I have already given you a formula. This will come very handy because there are many there are many problems. So it will be a net loss. First thing you will remember, it will be a net loss, and the formula is x square by 100. So 10 into 10 by 100, 1%. So it is a loss of 1%. It is a loss of 1%. You can check it by assumption also. This is your homework. Just think that one price of one goat is 100 and it is sold at 110. The price of another goat is also 100. It is sold at 90 rupees. This is like, and he have to, on one he is making a profit of 10%, another he is making a loss of 10%. Okay, so the selling price is same. So one selling price, let's say, is 110. So the cost price is 100. Okay, first, and a loss of 10% means the loss price is 99, something like that. So these are the things. So based on this thing, you will see that this is the net loss of 1%. This is your homework. I don't want to explain it in detail, but you can assume and you can check this. This will be a loss of 1% by formula. You can apply when there is a simultaneous loss and profit. You can apply that formula directly. Okay, 8%. Okay, this is a price. A certain item was increased by 25%. Okay, increased by 25%. Let us assume the earlier price was 100, then it became 125. The price was decreased by 20%. Now 20% of this will become 25 rupees. Okay, so 10% of 10% will be 12.5, 20% will be 25. So 25 again decrease, it again back to 100. Now again increase by 10%, again increase by 10%, 110 rupees. So the resultant increase is 9%. This is very simple. Assumption will make your work very easy. Please remember these things in this thing. Up article price of an article is decreased by 20%. Again 100 tha, then decreased by 20%, it is 80 rupees. The new price is increased by 20%, 25%. 25% of 80 will be 1 by 4. 1 by 4 of 80 is 20 rupees. So again it can increase again to 100. So what is the net change? 0%. 0% is the net change. Very simple questions. Okay, I had bought a shirt at 10% discount, which I sold to a friend at 10% loss. If my friend paid me 729 rupees for the shirt, what was the undiscounted price of the shirt? Okay, this 729 is the SP. Okay, selling price. This is the selling price. Okay, for the friend, this is the selling price for the friend. Now this 729, when you will add this loss, of basically when you will add this loss, after having this loss, the price that will be there, so that was the selling price for you at which you bought the shirt. Okay, so this is the chain like this. So suppose I bought this shirt at 10% discount. This was the mark price, and then made a loss of 10%, and this 7, then I got this 729. So I should reach here first. Okay, I should reach here first. Okay, here first I should reach, and then I should reach here. One way to go is that. Or you can use the successive percentage also. Okay, now if you will use successive percentage, so it will become 10 plus 10 minus 100 by 100. Okay, minus 1, so it will become 19%. Okay, plus 21%. So it will be 21%. 21% net loss. Okay, 21% net loss you have to find. So you have to find 121% of 729. This you have to find 121% of 729. You have to find. This will be the net loss of this will be the this will give you directly, the answer. Okay, this will give you answer directly. Okay, not like this. 10% discount, then lost 10%. Lost 10% means decreased value. Okay, this should be more than this. This is 10% more than this. Yeah, cool. Okay, so based on this you can also, or one way is that, and another way to go by this is that this this 9 by 10, okay, 9 by 10 of SP is equals to 729. Based on this, when you will find, so you will find SP is equals to 810. Then again this 810 is equals to again 9 by 10 of X, the price that we have to find. This X you will find as 900. So both way you can go. You can go it by single step process, or you can go by double step process. It all depends on you. This means 90% of SP is 729. Then again 90%, this 810 is 90% of the actual mark price. This 810 is the 90% of the actual mark price. So you get your answer as 900. Or you can go by the options as well. Just choose the simple option 800 or 900, and just first discount, to suppose 900 minus 10% of 900, 810, then 10% of 810, 10% of 810, you will get 810 minus 81, you will reach 729. This is how you can also go by the options. It will give you accurate results and faster also. These are the 2-3 ways by which you can go in questions of profit and loss. Please try attempt all the ways. Okay, by selling an article at 2700, a man loses 10% of a man loses 10%. If he sells it, his gain percentage is so see, 10% lose कर रहा है, मतलब 2700 is equals to 9 by 10 of CP. 9 by 10 of CP is 20 so CP is equals to 3000. CP is equals to 3000. So gain percentage निकालना है, 600 by 3000. 600 by 3000 will become 20%. This is how you will see. These are the 2-3 things that are being used in each and every question. This you will keep in your mind. This is how you will do the questions in fractions or percentage, anything, any way you want. So this is the SP. This is the SP. This is 90% of CP because loss is 10%. अगर ये profit होता 10% का, so it will become 11 by 10 of CP. These things you will just keep in mind. And उसके basis पे CP निकाला. CP निकालने के बाद you find the new profit, that is 606 profit upon CP. It is the new profit percentage. These are the only things that are used in these questions. Okay, nothing else. Two vehicles were sold at same price with 20% and 25% profits. If the total cost price was this, what was the difference between cost price of the two vehicles? Okay, so sold at same price means SP is same, and SP for 20%, if someone is making 20% profit, so it is like 120 by 100 of CP, that means 5 by 4 CP. Okay, then CP1, 5 by 4 CP1, then 25% means 125 by 100, that means 6 by 5. So this is this is 5 by 4. This is 125 by 100. This is 5 by 4. This should be 1. This will become 6 by 5. Okay, CP2. So these are the two selling prices. Okay, and these are same. So let us suppose it's at X. Let us suppose it as Y. So 5 by 4 of X is equals to 6 by 5 of Y. This gives 25X is equals to 24Y. Okay, this is your first equation. Now both of these CP X plus Y is equals to 1,96,000. This is given. The sum of both CPs is this, and this is the first equation that you have find. Please put it down like any way. You will put it down anyway. So let us say this 24 by 25. If you are putting X value, so 24 by 25 Y plus Y is equals to 1,96,000. Okay, this will become 25 plus 24, 49Y. upon 25 is equals to 1,96,000. Now 196 by 49, it will give you 4. It will give you 4. So y will become 1 lakh. Y will become 1 lakh, and the other will become 96. Other will become 96. So the difference between them is 4,000. 96 100 minus 96 is 4,000. Another way, so if the price is given, we have to do the calculation. If price is not given, we will assume the price 100. So these are the two things that we have seen now. Okay, now 13th question, consecutive discounts. We will obviously use the consecutive discount formula. 10%, 5%, either adds 20% GST. Okay, first of all, we will find for 10%. So minus 10, minus 5 plus 50 by 100 plus 1 by 2. Okay, so it will be minus 14.5%. Then minus 14.5, tax is added, then plus 20, minus 14.5 into 20 by 100, 20 by 100. Okay, this is the thing. So obviously this is like something like this. So this is by 5. So this is 5.5. This is 5.5. 5.5 minus 2.9. So this should be 2.6%. This should be 2.6%. This is gain. This is gain. This is gain of 2.6%. Okay, this is positive. This is how you see successive discount will work. Successive discount will work. So there are 3 successive stages. So first is discount of minus 10%, then again a discount of minus 5%, then a tax of 20%. Okay, this is how you will do. And no need to find this mark price, no need to use this mark price, just successive percentage, because the answer is also in successive percentage. So this is how you will do, no need to do the calculation using that also. In a stock of clearance sale, a shopkeeper gives 40% off on all its items, loss of 25% by selling an item marked as 2,000. Which one of the following is the cost price of the item? Which one of the following is cost price of the item? So see, 2,000 का है, 2,000 पे he is giving 40% off. 40% off, so that means he is selling it at 1,200. Okay, so 10% is 200. 10% is 200. So 40% will be 800. So 1,200 he is selling it at 1,200. Now this 1,200 is 25% at loss. That means it is 3 by 4 of CP. This is 3 by 4 of CP. Now this you will find. So 3 units is 1,200. 4 unit will become CP will become basically 4 into 1,200 by 3. So that means 4 4s are 1,600. 1,600 is the CP. Again, based on the same things. This was the question that we did in our basically in the test also. So here you have to find the ratio. So the sum of all these is 27. 12 plus 8 plus 7, 27. So the ratio fractions will become 7 by 27, 8 by 27, and 12 by 27. This is the first thing. Now after year B gets 3,200. This is the profit. So 8 by 27 of total profit. Total profit, let's say X, is 3,200. So this is 4. So 4 into 27, that means 10800. Okay, this is an easy question. In order to convert a loss of 5% to profit of 5%, the shopkeeper raises the price of an item by 500 rupees. 500 rupees. See, what is the profit of 5%? So for profit of 5%, 5% means 1 by 20. 1 by 20. Okay. Now the selling price will become 21. Okay. So selling price will become 21. So 21 by 20, and for loss it will become 19. 19 by 20, it is given as 500. Okay, of X. It is given as 500. X, if it is CP, then it is given as 500. If it is given as 500, suppose X is CP. So SP after 5% gain, it will become basically X plus 1 by 20X. Okay, so it will become 21 by 20X. This will become the new SP, and the difference of SP is given as 500. For loss it is 19 by 20, for profit it is 21 by 20. So for 2 by 20 of X is equals to 500. So 1 by 10 of X is equals to 500. Okay, so X is equals to 5,000. Easy question. Now this question, a shopkeeper gives a discount of 10% on items. 280 is the mark price. Okay, The shopkeeper earns a profit of 26%. What is the cost price? Again, similar on similar lines. So this is 280. 280 per 10% discount. That means minus 28. It will become 252. Okay, 28 is the 10%. 252. 252 is basically 252 is profit 126 by 100 of CP. 126 by 100 of CP is 252. So this is 2. So this is 200. Okay. 126 into 2 is 252. So this is 200. 18th question. The price of a bottle of cold drink is rupees 10. One bottle of cold drink can also be bought by returning 10 empty bottles. A person has 1000 rupees and 19 empty bottles. Okay, assuming that the person can consume any number of bottles he buys, what will be the number of empty bottles he possesses at the end if he buys the maximum number of bottles of the cold drink and consumes all. So see, initially he can buy 10 bottles of 1000 from there are 10 empty bottles. Like he can out of these 1000 rupees, one bottle is costing 10 rupees. So 1000 रुपए में 10 रुपए की एक bottle है. So how much bottles he is able to buy? He is able to buy 100 bottles, and he already has 19 empty bottles. 19 empty bottles. Now this can be written as 100 plus 10 plus 9. This is 110. These are the bottles. This is 9. These are the bottles that can be returned. Like if this is a multiple of 10, they can be returned. For each 10 bottle, he will get another bottle. So he will get 11 bottles, and 9 bottles are there. So again, when you will add them 20 bottles, again he will get 2 bottles in return. Again he will get 2 bottles. So 20 bottles he will return them. So 0 bottles left at the end. This is how you will do. See, 100 bottles he can buy from 1000 rupees. 19 he has with him. So this you can write it like this. Why I am doing it like this? So because if it is a multiple of 10 now, anything that is multiple of 10 here, will be able, he will be able to return them. So 110 bottles, so he will return them and get 11 bottles. Okay, and 9 bottles are there. When you will add them, so 20 bottles are there, and he will return them. A cricket bat is purchased as 20% discount. If the selling price of the bat is 1000 rupees, what was the original price of the bat? Okay, so the very normal thing. 20% discount means 20% discount means basically 1 by 5. So in this 1 by 5, after 20% discount, this is 1 by 5. So 1 by 5 is the discount percentage, and this is discount means subtraction. So 5 minus 1, 4 will become CP. This will become CP. So 1 by 4. So 4 units is equals to 1000 rupees. So 5 units will become equal to 1250 rupees. Okay, again going by the same fractional thing, we can do this thing like this. Okay, 20th question. The price of an article is increased by 20%. Further, there is a tax of 5% on the increment. If the article cost 1331 to the customer, then what was the price of this article before? Okay, one thing that we can do. So tax on increment. This is a tax on the increment. Okay, so this is the tax on increment. That means 500 of 20%. This 20% we have to find. So this will become 1%. So this is actually 1%. So total will become 20 plus 1, 21%. So this 21% is added. Finally, this 21% is added. So it will become 121 by 100 into x is equals to 1331. Okay, now this is 11 into 11. This is 11 ka cube, obviously. So it will become 11 into 11 Okay, another 11 is, so x will become 1100. Okay, so this is the thing. So this just you have to mind this increment. So this 5% is not on the total. This 5% is on this 20%. So it will ultimately it is becoming just 1% addition, and this total addition will be 21%. This is an important question. This is a new concept. This was asked in EPFO. It may be asked in UPSC also. Please mark this question as important. This can come. Okay. Now provisions of shop owner is found. Mixed 25 kg rice worth 32 kg, 20 kg of rice was 35. Mixed rice is sold at 15% profit. 15% profit. Okay, now so we now understand the weighted average thing. Weighted average thing. Okay, what is the selling price? What is the selling price of this thing? Okay, so the price, total price will become the price of this quantity, average price of this quantity will become 32 into 25 plus 20 into 35 upon 20 plus 20 plus 25. This will become the average price. This will become the average price quantity. This is sold at 15% profit. That means 115 by 100. This you have to find. This you have to find. This you have to find. This is a slightly long calculation. This will become, sorry. So 32 by 100 by 4, so it will become 800. This will become 800. 35 into 2, 3.5 into 2, 70. This will become 700. Okay, this will become 45. This is 115 by 100. Okay, so now this is 1500 by 45 and 115 by 100. Now this is sorry. So this will become 300. So 3 into 11 and this will become 100. So 3 into 11.5. So 11. Yes, sorry, this will become 3. So 115 divided by 3, this will be the answer. So this will become 3, this will become 9, 2, 5, 8. So 38, something like this. So this will be the answer. Okay, 21 answer will be B. This is the weighted average concept that we have learned. This is the price of the final, and then this the final price is, this is the selling price after 15% profit. So the cost price will like this is this is 115% of the cost price. So you have to find the selling price. Okay, this is the final cost price, weighted average. As a result, 25% hike in the price of rice per kg. A person is able to purchase 6 kg less. What was the original price of rice? See, you can go by options. You can go by options. You can go by, if you will go by the options. So suppose let's say I will choose this 50. Like I know the answer, that's why I'm choosing this. But you can go by the backward thing. Okay, so 50 में 1200 रुपये में you are getting 24 kg rice. 24 kg rice. Okay, so the and if you will increase the price by 10%, if you will increase the price by 10%, that means it will become 55. Now this is like 1200 by 55. This is not. So this is not the right answer. Again, then you choose 40. So when you 40, so 40 1200 में you are getting 30 kg, and when you are adding 25% of 40 means 10. When you are adding 10 here, so you will get 550, and again 50 के लिए हमको पता 24 kg था. So this will be your answer. This will be your answer. Going by the options will help in such kind of question. That was my projection. You can go by 50, 40. You can start by that, and just you have to find कि कितना kg rice आएगा of 1200 with that price. That is the simple thing to do, ना. That is a simple thing to do. 23rd. Okay, 23rd is a very conceptual question. You can check. This is an homework. You can check by successive discount. Please check by successive discount. All the options are equal. You can check it like this. I will tell you one thing. So first thing is 10% discount दिया 90 हो गया. Then 20% discount दिया. Then 20% discount दिया तो 72 हो गया. Then 10% tax add कर दिया. So it will become 72 plus 7.2. It will become 79.2. दिस तरीके से यू चेक करोगे आप 100 प्राइस अज्यूम करके यू चेक ऑल द थ्री थिंग्स आर इक्वल. आई एम टेलिंग यू दिस बाय ऑन द बेस ऑफ दिस इज हाउ यू विल चेक 10% 20% ऑल द थिंग्स. क्योंकि वी हैव सीन कि प्रोडक्शन में है ना हमेशा इक्वलिटी आती है. ऑल द थिंग्स आर मल्टीप्लाइड ना, बीइंग मल्टीप्लाइड, अल्टीमेटली दे आर बीइंग मल्टीप्लाइड ओनली. सो ये इक्वल है तीनों, ये तीनों इक्वल है. तीनों चीज़ें मल्टीप्लाई हो रही है ना सक्सेसिव में. So you will get the same answer for everything. So please check it by yourself. A person bought a car and sold it for rupees 3 lakh. Okay, so the SP is equals to 3 lakh 300,000. Incurred a loss of 20%. Incurred a loss of 20% means, see, 1 by 6, 1 by 5 होता है 20%. So this 6 units is equals to 3 lakh. हमको निकालनी है 5 units. Sorry, loss ना. Sorry, loss है. So 1 by 5 is equals to profit upon CP. ठीक है, sorry, loss upon CP. So SP will become CP minus loss. That means SP is equals to 4. So 4 units is equals to this 3 lakh. So हमको 5 units निकालनी है. So 5 units निकालनी है हमको. So it will become 3 lakh 300,000 divided by 4 into 5. Divided by 4 into 5. So this is basically 7.5. 7 4 is 28. 7.5 into 4 is 30. So 7.5 into 5, you will see 3,75,000. This you can write as 10 by 2. So 75 by 2. Okay, 75 by 2. It is 37.5. This is all done. These are the questions of profit, loss, and discount. Okay.